So you mean to tell me that it was a mistake? It was an accident? Okay. I'm mad. Not okay. No man, no Sam, no ham, no turkey, no salami, no bacon, no tomato, none of that. Well, I'm not hearing it. We're not hearing it. So if you haven't heard this story, basically what happened is a woman named Amber Guyger walked into somebody else's apartment, an apartment that was not hers, and shot the person dead. Shot the man who owned the apartment dead. And then she turned around and said that she thought it was her apartment at first and that he was trying to burglarize her. The audacity, really crazy. So she got to her apartment complex or whatever, parked on the 4th floor instead of the 3rd floor where she lived. One, I don't know how you make the mistake, like if you've been living in your apartment for more than 3 days, how do you park on the wrong floor? It's a floor. Anyway, she ostensibly, mistakenly parked on the wrong floor, then proceeded to go to what she thought was her apartment. They have electronic keys, like key cards, like hotels, I guess, or whatever. And she used it to open the door. Now, apparently, the door was already open, like it was unlocked, and it was slightly ajar. So when she pushed the key in, it opened the door. She walked in to the living room or whatever. She walked to the apartment, and it was apparently really dark. And all she saw was a dark silhouette of the man that she shot, Botham, I believe was his name. She saw his silhouette, freaked out, and shot him twice in the torso. Are you kidding me? Really? So it could have been the maintenance man, could have been a janitor, could have been, or you know what I'm saying, could have been anybody. And the first instance you have as a cop, as a supposedly trained person, was shoot them dead. Okay. All right, that's real cute. That's real cute. It's his apartment. Can you imagine being in your apartment, living your life, and somebody you know, your neighbor, walks into your apartment, gets mad at you, because apparently she yelled commands at him. He wasn't listening, probably because he was goddamn confused. So apparently, after she shot him, she turned on the lights, okay, called 911, walked outside of the apartment to look at the address, told them where she was, and then, you know what I'm saying, everybody showed up, and he died, in the end. I don't understand her story, I just don't understand it. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's nonsensical. You mean to tell me that this man left his door unlocked, which I don't think is actual. Nobody leaves their door unlocked, and black people don't leave their doors unlocked. They just don't. We don't do that. Okay? You approach your apartment, what you think is your apartment, and you see the doors unlocked, because I feel like she would have noticed that the door was already open. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. The article didn't say that she put the key in and it didn't work, and she just opened the door and it worked. No, it didn't say anything like that. It said that she put the key in and the door opened from just the force of her putting her hand, putting it in there. No, there's no way. So I feel like she would have had to notice that right off the bat, that it was open and unlocked. Also, if you walk into an apartment, like, I feel like even if my apartment is pitch black, even if the whole thing's pitch black, I'm still gonna be looking around and be like, this is not mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't live here. Also, if I walk in and I see a silhouette of a person, I'm going to run. I ain't shooting nobody. I could have 5 different weapons. I mean, I'm not going to use them. I'm already at the front door, fam. I'm a dip. Maybe they're just trying to get out. I'm standing in their way. Let me move. Her first instinct was to shoot him. After the fact, I said she turned on the lights and, had to go outside and look at the address. But she knew him. He was her neighbor. Like, they have a photo together that they took together. She knew who he was. It's very likely that she'd at least seen the inside of his apartment. They live in the same complex. And even if she didn't, she knew what the hell he looked like, okay? So when she turned on the light, she should have been able to be like, oh, this isn't mine. And then look down at the person she just shot, being like, oh my God, that's Botham. Like, girl, you know where you are? You don't know where you are. If it's 100, bitch, he's on 3, he's on 200, Yeah, I'm not buying what you're selling, girl. I'm really not. And I just feel so bad for his family because they have to listen to this. She's out right now. She's out here, on $300,000, I think, of bail, and they're only charging her with manslaughter. And you know what's worse? The worst thing about it is there are several witnesses who said that they heard her beating on his door, telling him to let her in. Come on now. Ain't no way they lying. And you know what? I can't say that she shot him because he was black, because I don't know that for sure, but I know that she It sounds like she had a problem. Like she was feeling disgruntled, showed up at his apartment, was cussing him out, things got heated, escalated, and then she shot him, and now she's just trying to make some shit up to cover her tracks. That's what it sounds like to me. That sounds like a way more likely scenario than what she's telling people. She's been a cop for 4 years, so she has some experience, you know? But I just feel like they're letting everybody be a cop. Every other day, I get on Facebook and there is a police officer that has done something outrageous or something completely disgusting to another human being. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Bitch, I'm weary. Okay, I'm weary. I can't. I just don't believe her. I don't believe her. Girl, that could have, you could have walked in your apartment, girl, that could have been Jeffrey from high school. Like, you don't know who that is. And you shot him. You just, bow, that's it. And you're done, Ugh, God. Black people don't have to do a damn thing for something to happen to them. There's not a more safe situation that he could have been in. He was at his own apartment. Like, where else could he have been that he would have been safer? That is so sad. I'm like 90% sure she lied. No, she got mad and did some dumb shit. That's what it sounds like. And his family, they don't deserve this. And man, it's just allegedly shot to death. Girl, she shot him. Ain't no allegedly shot to death. He died. He was shot by her. Like, those were her bullets from her gun. Okay. From her dumb ass. If there was a jail for dumb people, she'd be in the front row on the bus. Like, she would be on her way. And she just shot into a dark apartment. Just shot into a dark space. Could have hit Tina over across the way. Little baby Stephanie could have got her shit got. Could have hit Grandma Patricia upstairs. Then she just shot about. You know what I'm saying? Bullets could have gone anywhere. I can't wait until they find out what really happened because I know it's trash. I know it's trash. Not only is it about like police officers basically slaughtering black people on a regular basis, it's also just about police officers not even being cognizant of their actions, you know what I'm saying? Not even being aware of the things that they're doing and saying. It wasn't once, you know what I'm saying? Once in the torso maybe you can live through, especially if she could have shot him in the leg. No, she shot him twice in the torso. She wanted to take him down, okay? It was not a stun gun. It was bullets. You didn't need all that. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm mad. Anyway, that's all I got. I just wanted to put my 2 cents out there. I just had to just put it out there for a second. This ain't gonna last. Girl, you better enjoy that bail. Okay? Anyway. Bye.